time to play another Mega Pokemon. Let's play Mega Latias EX. But before we do so, I have a question for you. Are you subscribed to the channel? Because if not, you should hit that subscribe button down there. Alright guys, welcome back to a new episode of Noob Plays. And like I said, we're playing Mega Latias EX, and there are many different ways to play it. And we're playing the hit and run poison version of it. So this is the deck list, and there's many different ways. Like I said, there's many different videos. LDF, Trust Your Pilot put a lot of effort into their video, so I put those into the video description below, and as well as my deck list, so you can copy and paste it in the client and play it yourself. So what is the strategy of this deck? So the strategy is that we're using Mega Latias EX with its strafe attack, and then we do 40 damage, and then we have a Benched Pokemon that goes into the active if we want to. And that can be, in our case, either the Mimikyu, so EX Pokemon cannot damage us, or Pecharunt to do more poison damage. We have a few other Pokemon in the deck. Oh yeah, we are going to go first, which is kind of like what we want to do, because we also play Squawk, which we can use to... we're going to start the Mew, which we can then use to retreat. We're gonna play the Mega Latias too. What else do we play? You can see we play a Carmine, we play a Crispin that helps us to power up the Mega Latias, because ideally we are going to poison our opponent, which is not that easy. Oh, this is actually a really good start. So we're gonna play the Nest Ball. We have Brute Bonnet. We do have the Pecharunt. Let's what are we playing against? We're playing against Grimmsnarl. They're probably not going to attack first turn, so we're going to get the Brute Bonnet. We're putting an energy on the Pokemon, and then we play Carmine because we can. So yeah, this is kind of what we want to do. We didn't get it. We got the Pecharunt. I think I'm going to retreat and go into the Mega Latias just so we have it for next turn. I throw this on here, and then we see what our opponent does. So yeah, I'm looking at the deck list right now. We also play a Volcanion EX that does burn damage, that adds on to the ticking damage with Brute Bonnet and Ancient Booster Capsule, and yeah, we just try to attack, switch out, and then okay, they bounce my Stadium for a Spikemuth, which is okay, which gets them let's see what it gets. If it gets a Grimmsnarl, then what they get an Impidimp. So they might have Rare Candy and Grimmsnarl already in hand. Okay. They're bossing up the Brute Bonnet. That's fine. We have Research. So, okay, they have nothing else. They don't even have an energy attachment, which is not the worst. It's okay. Do I Research? So I put this energy here, and then we're hoping that we can find a Latias. There we go. Okay, there's another Brute Bonnet. There's an Ultra Ball. Do I play the secret box? There's nothing in here that I would need. The question is, what am I going to do here? I probably go secret box. I get rid of the Brute Bonnet, the Volcanion, and the Ultra Ball, because I have plenty of Ultra Balls. And then I get me a Carmine for next turn. Wow, do I have 3 Nest Balls prize, or did I play one? Ancient Booster and this. So I got the Pecharunt. I need this for the Latias, yeah. Here. Get the Latias out. Okay, we're going to take a knockout, because I do have the Brute Bonnet, which I can retreat. And then I could hit for 40, but I don't need to. Because we do this, this, and then we poison. There should be 2 Nest Balls in here. Yeah, okay, I have 2 Nest Balls priced. So let's hope that we get one back. Oh, I did a mistake. I should have hit with a Mega Latias, because the Perilous Jungle only works against What? They conceded? Ooh, okay. Yeah, we got lucky here because I don't know if that was a favorable matchup, but we'll go with it. GG's to my opponent. Okay, opponent lost the coin toss, and even though we're not a donk deck, but we have the cards in the deck to donk our opponent, so I want to go first. I got a few pieces. I got the... I can probably... Okay, they benched 2, so I'll go into the Mega Latias, and then we'll see what's happening. There's a... Oh, Abomasnow. Interesting, okay. What can I do? I don't have... And I cannot donk them because they have 90 HP. I could just wait for a turn. I'll get me a Pecharunt. Because I cannot attack right now. Also, the Mimikyu is really good. I could also get the Squawk. What do I have here? Ultra Ball? Yeah, I'll get the Squawk. And then I Ultra Ball this and this away. And then, because of Abomasnow, I think the only... I'm going to get the Mimikyu, because I cannot poison... I could poison them right now. Yeah, Pecharunt it is. We do the Pecharunt here, and then we attach this, because I could technically retreat. So, Squawk and Seize, perfect. Our hand is gone. There's an Ancient Booster Capsule. There's the Mimikyu. We bench the Mimikyu. I could... I already attached the energy. Because they can attack. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to retreat into the Pecharunt, and then we poison it. Here. And then we'll just wait. 60 damage. With the stadium, we would have done 80. It's okay. This could have been worse. I think it's a good start. And so they need a bunch of energy. I forgot how many energy they need to do their attack. So they have a bunch of water energy in their deck, and their attack looks at the top something cards. And okay, they have a research. They had a pretty dead hand. They had a lot of energy in hand. So it basically looks at the top of the top X cards, and if it's... Ooh, that's dangerous. What is that? An Ultra Ball? Make it Kyogre. Like I said, Abomasnow looks at the top 10 cards, 7 cards, and for each water energy, they do a certain amount of damage. But I don't think that they're gonna do much here. There's also the Latias, which is grain. Okay, they give me the Kyogre. What am I gonna do? I could come with a Latias. And then I retreat into here. Attach the energy. We get a Carmine. Okay, I could Carmine that hand away. That's a bunch of good cards. And what would I want? I want the Stadium and a Binding Moji, and I get nothing. Okay, here's what we're gonna do: is we're gonna poison with a Binding Moji. I would have done more damage. Here we retreat then and go here, and then we do even more damage, and then we end our turn. And now they can probably attack me with Riptide. What does it do? 20 for each water damage, for each water, and that's plenty. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Oh, here we go. Discard the top 6 cards of your hand, not 7, 6. And then we need to do 350 damage. So I don't have a lot of energy here. Okay, they Riptide, that's fine. And then I'll go into the Mega Latias. That's 10. I do knock him out. And there's Paralysis Jungle. We play this. I have Mimikyu that protects me against the Mega Abomasnow. So I think we just... Do I play a supporter? No, I want to knock out the Kyogre because Kyogre can damage me. I don't have energy attachment. I think I bench this. And then we go here. Okay, there's an energy attachment. That's good. I need that. Night Stretcher I could have gotten into the Pecharunt too. But I'm still hoping for a binding emoji. And then we are just hitting them for 40. They're knocked out. And yes, I want to put the Mimikyu up here. I wonder if that effect works. We'll see. Okay, so I take a price. Get the Fez. Can they take the knockdown? Because then I could go into the Volcanion, burn. Is that during opponent's next attacks? But yeah, they cannot attack me with that. Why does this card not work? It's always the Ultra Ball. It's another Mega Abomasnow. If that's more of an effect and they can hit through Mimikyu, then I have a problem. I can burn, use Latias to go into the Mega, hit for 40, get Pecharunt, and the Pecharunt gets knocked out. That's fine. Okay, they get another Kyogre. That's the only way I think they can damage the Mimikyu. Let's see. Let's see if it works. It should. They shouldn't be able to damage me. Okay, they just pass. They have a retreat cost of 4. I cannot. I can retreat for free with Latias. But then I cannot use... Yeah, we're just putting some damage on the board here. There's energy in the discard pile. I could use an energy and hit them for 300. But then I cannot retreat and they can knock me out. No, I think we're just playing this safe. I would have loved to have a binding mochi. We're definitely poisoning. And then we hit them for 40. And then they retreat, go into the Kyogre, and knock out the Mimikyu. So there's 70 damage on them. Get Night Stretcher, poison. I just need the... I just need to find the... That's the energy attachment. That's not... if they play a switch, they can get the switch because that's just the rigid band. So they can currently not retreat the Mega Abomasnow because it has a retreat cost of 4 and they attach for turn. And they just discarded a bunch of energy. What? Okay, there's an Ultra Ball. I could retreat again. And hit them again. It would be so good if I had the... But is it, chat, is it worth getting rid of the nest ball? I think the night stretcher, those are all the night stretches I play. I don't think that's worth it. We're hitting for 40, eh? Going back in the Mimikyu. They attach an energy and they retreat. But there's 170 damage on this Pokemon. I probably, if they knock me out, they retreat. I probably go into the Volcanion. Because they're gonna take the knockout. They have so much energy in the discard pile, and all of it goes back into the deck. Okay. Can I take the knockout? No, I cannot. They also need to retreat this, and they have 0 energy in the deck. So, let's see. We get us a Pecharunt back. We bench this. Because now I burn. I could boss this one up and knock it out, but I need to get rid of this. I have another Night Stretcher for to get my Mimikyu back. I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to use the Carmine. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to burn. And then I use Toxic Powder. I don't play an Arven. I retreat. Go here. Hit for 40. That's 70, 90. And then yes, I go into the Pecharunt. And that is almost a knockout. And they stay burned. Okay. So they can attack, but there's no energy in the discard pile. And the next turn I take a knockout on the Mega with the boss. And I have Night Stretcher for an energy. Okay, that's the knockout. Because they stayed burned and of course the poison. So now I'm down to 3 prizes. We take prize card number 1. It's a boss. They give me this one. Let's just see. We got the Night Stretcher. We get the energy back. We go here. We retreat. Go into the Mega Latias. Hit for 300. And we take our last 3 prizes. And boom! We win this game. That was a fun game. GG's to my opponent. I won the coin toss, so I'm trying to go first again. I said it before, it's not a donk deck, but there is a chance if we draw the nuts, if we have Carmine, Squawkabilly, this doesn't look too bad. We have the Mew, and because we go first, I'm just missing a Carmine. I got a bunch of pieces, so let's see what happens. I still can draw a card. Maybe they don't have a basic Pokemon and I get... Okay, they do have a basic Pokemon. And they put some on the bench and it's a Gibble Garbite. Okay, they're weak against grass, so that doesn't do much to me. Ooh, it just started to look a little bit better. There's a Carmine. Okay. Excuse me, Brute Bonnet. We might need the Mimikyu here. I get the jungle. I need the Pecharunt here, right? Yep. Oh, wait, no. Huh. Do I Squawk and Seize? Yeah, I only have 1 Squawk in the deck. Excuse me. So I'm going to use the Carmine. There's the Ancient Booster Capsule. That's another piece that I need. I I still need the Pecharunt, right? Yep, I still need the Pecharunt. There's nothing I can do with this binding mochi. Fez. Okay, let's squawk and seize and pray. Okay, we got it. We got an S-ball for Pidgey here. Now I still don't have a Mega Latias on the board. That's a problem. And I don't have a Latias on the board, which is also a problem. So I leave the Latias out. I'm gonna do this. And then we're gonna take a knockout. See, that's why it's a donk deck. I got lucky with the Pokegear, getting the Carmine, Nespo for the Squawk. So, okay, here we go. Night Stretcher. Let's see what else they have. If they don't have another Pokemon on the bench, this Gibble is a goner too. So, but I mean, that's out of, they have something. They find something to counter me. And if not, then not. We'll see. I currently don't have a Latias on the board. I don't have a Mega Latias on the board. Maybe I should have gotten a Mega Latias. I don't know. Maybe they're Iono me. Maybe they're done playing. Maybe this Pecharunt attack was too devastating. Okay. And again, the pink card is a Ultra Ball. So they get another Pokemon. So the game is not over. But let's see what else they can play. And can someone tell me what? Okay. No knockout next turn. That is fine. There's an energy. They do 20. That's okay too. I don't have an energy. That's currently my problem. If I get a boss, I can get the Gibble on the bench. They have a 3-card hand. So they do 20. Okay. Going into my turn, I'll get knocked out. There's a Binding Mochi. Yeah, what do I have here? I have nothing. There's no energy. Oh, there's one energy, but the jet energy. I think I need to get the Mega Latias out. Right? Or do I get another Pecharunt? Let's get another Pecharunt out. And then we are just gonna go poison. That's 8. They can then probably evolve into another Pokemon. I could Bravely Charm this so it survives a turn. That's probably the most generous or the most useless. No, not really. They need to move this or evolve this, because otherwise this is gonna get knocked out. They currently don't have a Gabite on the board. They have a Gabite on the board. And also evolving heals them. So they use Champion's Call. Again, they cannot evolve into the Cynthias. So they get a Roserade for more damage. They... I cannot even knock them out with another Pecharunt. Nope. Yeah, not having a Mega Latias on the board is now really a problem. Maybe I Ultra Ball the Brute Bonnet and the Ancient Booster away. Oh, am I weak? Ooh, I am weak. Okay. Okay, but we got this now. So we get this out. There's a Nest Ball. I think I need to thin out my hand. Nest Ball and Brute Bonnet. And then I get me a Mega Latias. I put that on the bench. There's nothing that I would want to get with a Night Stretcher, right? Yeah. But we put the Binding Mochi here. Ancient Booster, we just burn in. And then we draw 2 with... Please give me something. No. Not what I wanted in. I have no energy in play. And I haven't seen a supporter in ages. Wow. They go into the Cynthias after this, and they knock me out. And then what am I gonna do? I don't have energy. I don't have energy. I cannot get the jet energy with an ice fetcher. It doesn't work. I get another Gibble. Okay. They do 40 more damage, so my Pecharunt is definitely getting knocked out. And they evolve now to get also rid of the poison damage. No, they don't. Wait a second. They use both Champion's Call. They must have one in hand then, right? Yeah, they have one in hand. So it's healed now. And I need 3 energy on this fella. So I go into the Mew, right? Yeah, I go into the Mew. Yeah, I go into the Mew, of course, free retreat. Let's see what my top deck is. I need to see... There's a boss that doesn't do me anything here. That's also no energy. Holy moly. I could go into the Mimikyu. We poison this. I cannot waste this. There's 3 on here. And then Mimikyu. It's only 70 HP. I play 1 Bravely that I already wasted. I think we're gonna retreat and go into the Mimikyu. And then we end our turn. I have not seen energy besides this jet energy from earlier on. Really? That is crazy. They need to power up the Gabine. I need also... this is tricky because no energy. They can 2-shot my Mimikyu with the Gabine. There's also the Spiritomb, which they're gonna do now. They retreat, go into the Spiritomb. Ooh, I like it. They're playing it really well. They're playing it really well. Huh? They're getting another... Because they only need 1 Gabite, really, to do damage against the Mimikyu. I only have 1 Mimikyu in the deck. They can do 260. They have to discard all the energy. With the Spiritomb, they can do a lot of damage. That has now 140. They get rid of the rare candy. They don't need that anymore. Did they get 2 Ultra Balls or what is that? Okay, they got 2 energy. Oh yeah, they cannot send an Ultra Ball. Never mind. So they retreat this, go into the Spiritomb, and knock out the Mimikyu. Because there's plenty of damage on the board. They do 190 plus the 30, and that's 220. Okay, do we go into the Mew? Yes, we go into the Mew. We have boss. Where is all my energy? What is happening here? I'm going to use this. As long as this is alive, my Mimikyu doesn't do much. I play 3 Pecharunts. I prize this. I get the Pecharunt. And then I burn this. Oh, I put on the wrong one. And then I draw 2. And I hope That gets me a supporter. I mean, it gives me at least an energy. Okay, that is okay. We retreat, go into this, attach the energy, then we poison. We hit for 80. It's by far not enough, and this gets knocked out in return. But that is, if they don't move in, it gets knocked out. But I think I used up too many of my resources. The fact that I have 2 researches, 4 Carmine, and I have the only supporter that I have seen is a boss, and I used Carmine in the beginning. I Carmine Crispin away. Yep, but other than that, I have not seen anything. Evolve into this. I go down to 3 prices. I cannot remove. Oh, that's actually that could be good. But how many night stretches do I have left? I only used 1. Because now the only attack is this. They can bring it back, yes. Okay, they go into this one. They attach an energy. They hit me for 100. That's fine. I have Blood Moon or Saluna to clean up something later. Do I go here? Yes. Okay, let's see what the top deck is. There's another energy. Could attach this here. Do I bench Volcanion? I mean, they need 2 more prices. I'm benching this because I might need this later on. And then we draw 2 more. There's a Carmine, which we have to play. I have to. There's a Crispin. Now I cannot play the Crispin. And I don't have... Oh my god, this is game, right? Because they need 1 attachment. Wait a second. Yeah, I only have 2 prizes on the bench, so I need to strafe. Because that's 250. And they just attach an energy and they win. They take the last 2 prices. I did not outsmart them. Yeah, no, that is not good. Wait a second. They could have gone into... Huh? That's just 100. 160, 190. That's not enough. Why did they not go into the Spirit Tomb? Unless that's Premium Power Pro. Oh, they're showing off. 120, that's 220, that's 250, and then I get knocked out by poison damage. Oh no, I don't. Huh. Interesting. So the problem is I get knocked out if I stay in the active. I could strafe. I think we're just gonna do this. Root Bonin. And then we strafe for 80. And then I give him... I should have given the other Latias. No! Why did I do that? Because they just need 1 energy attachment and they haven't. Because they do 260. I should have given them the Mega Latias and I would have survived the turn. Ah! But yeah, oh, they play the fast to dig for the energy. They had a research too. Oh my, oh, Lily. Yeah, they find the energy. What is that? Forest of Vitality. Okay. Do they not have the energy? I mean, I'm screwed now because I cannot move this. I can do Crispin. What is that? A Premium Power Pro. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm weak. Okay. Fun interaction. Good game, and we take the loss. That's okay. Alright guys, that's it. That's Mega Latias EX, the hit and run poison package, where we strafe and then we go into a Mimikyu to avoid getting hit by any X Pokemon, or into the Pecharunt to do poison damage. I played 3 games. I won 2. The first one, the Marnie's Grimmsnarl, I don't know why they conceded. The second one, Mega Abomasnow, was kind of cool. I won that too. And then I lost against Cynthia's Garchomp. I got a little bit unlucky. They were able to evolve their Pokemon early on, so I couldn't do more dongs, and then I had no supporter, and then it was just too much HP to use the poison damage to take any knockouts. But it's a fun deck. I love hit and run decks. I played Flygon, and I think there was another, I forgot which one it was, but I really enjoy those kind of decks. It's a really nice change of pace. You just hid and hide behind some wall Pokemons, and it was a blast. So I hope you enjoyed this week's episode, or this Wednesday's episode of Noob Plays. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave me a comment, and then I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next episode on Friday. Have a good one, take care, and I am out.